Hi, we're having some kind of day today.
We are
Welcome,
here. We are upright in our chairs. That's a thing. And that's
welcome
it.
to the weekly review. Uh, Hi, Ollie. Can I ask you what's a weekly review?
You can ask me. I make no guarantees as to what's going to come out of my mouth next. Um, Weekly review is a time to find out what the hell is even going on in your life, specifically with the things that you can write down.
And have
It's
written down.
and have written, yes. I mean, I guess in theory you could sit down to write new things down. That, capturing
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah, yeah,
manuscript
yeah.
and stuff. But but yeah, that's the concept. And I um yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got.
Yeah. We look at the things that we've committed to do and see if we're still into them or if they need to be updated in some way. My review today has lots of updating.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
There's a very good
that
chance that there's things that you wrote down that you're not into and never were, but like, yeah, into is a very broad statement in this case.
yeah, we're no longer committed to doing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Burned myself yesterday. I've got a blister on the tip of my finger because so one of our oven mitts lost part of its protective coating. And I was like, okay, well, we'll put it back on. Somebody threw it away. It's fine. So we didn't do that. I was like, okay, we'll just be really cautious and only hold it on the end. And then yesterday, but slowly, not just the protective part, but the cottony part has created an actual hole. So I
Mm,
grabbed a really hot pan literally with my finger and had no heat warning to tell you to back off because I was wearing an oven mitt. That didn't work. Anyway, I threw it away. And now we need new Star Wars themed oven mitts because the ones that my mother-in-law brought over are pink. We're not a pink family. Anyway, yeah. And I put the band-aid on the wrong finger this morning when after I got out of the shower because I was in a hurry and multitasking. So I've written down many things for my weekly reviews. So I have some stuff to declare. If you have something to declare for your weekly review, we would love to see it in the chat. Or if you're watching later, you can also post it to the comments. Um, Mine, I don't know that anybody's actually ever done that, but I say it anyway. Um, I wrote mine down this morning while I was exercising. Yes, I'm saying that to pat myself on the back. Um,
yay! Pat self on the back. I didn't entirely hear the
I
um,
exercised
yay. Good.
and made a task list. Anyway, so I've got some things I want to update to the doc that I want to have in there more regularly. They might be in there, but I haven't been doing them, so it needs to be changed. And I have a plan I'm going to try, which involves doing the calendar review first. Any like I really must get this project thing planned, but like have a time limit on it. And then I've got some regular OmniFocus things I want to check in on slash update. If
Mm-hmm.
I do those first, I will not have brain for planning. So I have to do them
Yeah.
last, but I also have to have a timer or I'll never get to them because I don't want to do them. Planning projects is more fun. Um, so that's what I declare, and I have written it in my daily task list so I can reference it and then I will update it in the document. Do you have anything to declare for your weekly review?
I really don't. It is not declarations are not a thing. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is alter the Reddit post I made about Todoist and send it to Todoist.
Okay.
Because they're like, yeah, the amount of the amount of delay and interacting with the app lately is becoming life deteriorating for me, and I have to determine if it's a bug or a me problem.
Ah,
Because it like
okay.
to me, something that is stored partly locally and partly in the cloud shouldn't experience like this is too full. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
don't know. Any thoughts you care to share or have bandwidth for, I am fine with. You don't know Todoist, but you do know tech more than me, or you don't have to, even if
I mean,
you do have
theoretically,
ideas.
if your local device is full, you could be having issues that
I
are like,
did check that. I have almost 30 gigs available.
okay, that's
So,
about the right amount.
yeah,
After
yeah,
20, you do sort of worry you don't hit as many bugs, but yeah.
that's fair. Yeah, no, I feel like the amount of lag I'm experiencing with this app would be more indicative of single digit or less of space available on the device itself. Plus the fact that my iPad is nowhere near that and is, if anything, worse.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. And then, yeah, it sounds like a Todoist. Or like,
yeah.
do you remember before they automatically deleted stuff in iCloud and you used iCloud for your task system and your reminders got really, really slow? And then I made a shortcut to delete them and all of a sudden it worked again.
Yes.
I don't know if they keep a history. Like if they act like it's a you thing and not lots of people are complaining about this, that might be a possibility.
That I
The history
believe
thing.
is because when the history thing, anything that's checked off, you have to actively search. Okay, so if you search within the app, it'll give you only things that are not checked off. Anything that says search for checked off tasks, which implies to me that it's only in the cloud and it accesses the cloud in the event that you need that history. And so I would
It
guess
still
that that's
could
not as,
bog it down. Like OmniFocus about once a month says, would you like to archive off old stuff
yeah, there's nothing like that in
to
Todoist that I know of
keep your
though.
library like active and not bogged down? So
Yeah.
um it's that's a possibility. Also, it could totally
Yes.
just be on their end, which is maybe the most likely scenario.
Yeah, it also seemed to get worse very abruptly
And they
rather
could be
than over
fighting with
time.
Apple over getting ready for announcement stuff and whatever.
Sure, yeah.
And I mean, like, actually, the companies are fighting. I mean, like, arguments because everything feels less stable in April and May. Okay. Right. I am ready for real reviewing. Lydia's here, is eating breakfast and then a review following the weekly template. Yay! Anyone else who'd like to declare? We'd love to hear it. Otherwise, let's get going. Hey, Ollie, the app that you
Mm,
know about that nobody else knows about,
hmm.
didn't realize there are other issues still, obviously, because it's in development. I can do it in shortcuts now.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Fantastic.
Things start to
I'm so
exist
hyped
to
for
me once
you.
they're available in shortcuts.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, I did that thing. Yay, go me. Okay, I'm not looking at this document right now. That's not what I'm doing. I'm doing a calendar review. Oh my, I heard excited sound running and then plop and then crying.
Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. Okay.
Okay,
Oh, I am so overwhelmed.
I'm so sorry. Do you need to do a mind sweep?
No, it's all written down. It's
Okay,
just a lot that's written down.
I know. Okay.
But I will say that as a result of my father-in-law taking both of my children this morning because he has time off so that he could help my brother-in-law who's going to have eye surgery, who when he went to get the eye surgery, the surgeon went, come back in a year. So
Oh,
everyone rearranged their work schedules in order to accommodate someone having surgery, and the surgeon said, come back in a year.
I I mean,
And I'm not
I'm
sure what the actual fish. I'm
why
just not sure. I don't know.
why didn't this come up in any pre-op discussions?
I have no clue. I get the very distinct impression it's the surgeon, because this is going to be an out of pocket, not covered by our universal health care. And so my brother-in-law is like, this guy works one day every 2 weeks. And so it's nearly impossible to get a meeting with him, let alone anything else. And it was going to cost me $2,000 per eyeball. And I'm just like, what the heck? It sounds like an ego trip. And I'm not into it.
Wow. Okay. So I do need this.
It's giving me very strong Doctor Strange vibes, which is not a good thing. It's almost never a good thing when that's true.
And these all need to be indented.
I have generated a support ticket for myself for Todoist because wow.
Yeah.
I do enjoy though the experience of going to ask my community on Discord or on Reddit and then having a few days of nobody responded at all. And this is the kind of thing that it feels like people would respond to, like, oh yes, absolutely, you've done this wrong. If there's a chance that it was me doing it wrong, the tech nerds would inform me.
Or I had like, I have that too. I'm looking for this answer.
Yeah. There's a very high chance that in a few days I would have gotten something if there was something to be had. But I'm still prepared to believe it's me. But the people who are now appropriate to go to are Todoist, who have been very responsive to me, like in the past. Like I adore these people. And even if I didn't, I would be very concerned that porting my entire system over to a new thing would not be a thing. However, the one thing that I am thinking about that might actually benefit me overall would be to try and figure out how to offload my reference, probably to Google Documents, and have that be more streamlined. So instead of, all the book recommendations I've ever gotten in individual items in Todoist, they're in a document and the link to the document is in Todoist.
Yeah.
That would be a long lot of time to port that over, but it would be a lot easier than porting over my entire system. And I think that's appropriate. I would David Allen filing system the digital reference, which is fine with me, but I just hope it's not necessary. But
yeah.
So we're going to move on from that now. I do need to get a plug-in cable charge experience for my 11 because otherwise it is going to have a moment. In a moment.
Okay. And then
not that one though.
I have a thing. Okay, I did this.
You did. I don't know what you're talking about, but I believe you. It's actually my one of my therapy homeworks is for the week is to believe my friends.
Oh, okay.
I know, not something that everyone needs to be reminded to do.
This has gotten messy. Really.
Sorry, what?
This has gotten very messy.
Oh, you know what? You know what I think will be a good idea. It could be a very good idea if you body doubled me on stream to replace the screen protector on my iPhone 15.
Okay.
It's not a 2-minute action, but I don't think it's going to get done anytime in the next 10 days else.
Yeah. Okay.
For those of you following along at home, the reason I need to replace the screen protector for my iPhone 15 is that, I mean, it did have a crack in it before from some incidental thing that happened, but then it took a trip with me down my stairs unexpectedly, which was not fun. My bum hurts. You all needed to know that. So now we are going to do this. We are going to do A lot of stickers. We like stickers, except that they remind us that things are going to be going on. Follow these steps. Okay, what are you doing? The instructions are inside. Peel here to open. Okay.
Okay. This must be something the kids are saying, but Linnea wants to declare that their breakfast this morning slaps.
Yes. Yes, the kids have a lot of words like that. Things slap, slay, eat, and F-bomb. Those are all things that mean positive.
I'm
glad
hear
that your
the actual
breakfast
list
slaps.
because I was reading the next message, which was says, Ollie, I also have a goal to get my reference material out of my reminder system. I am all about this also. I just need to say.
Yep.
But I don't know when this will happen. Yeah, but I'm very on board.
I think it might be time to replace this case as well. My brain's like, no, it's not been that long. It's been a year, Ollie. This case has been on you a year. I think it's time.
You replace your case every year?
No, but it has significant missing portions to it.
So. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. I do not like I do not like replacing Ew. Ew. What?
Okay.
It has a thing for my camera. I didn't know that. That's so cool. That's so cool. All right. Let's give her a wash. Actually, you know what I'm going to do first? I don't know, my phone is a her right now. That's how it goes. Yes. I'm making silly noises because it helps me cope with anxiety. Okay. Yeah. One of the things is that partly where it was broken, where the case was broken, the screen protector broke as well, and it may not have if the case was whole and intact. So
yeah,
we are going to order new case.
Oh, I gotta do a thing really urgently.
Okay.
Just remembered it. I want to finish eating.
Okay, so do I have 15?
Oh, I want to check.
Oh, holding the iPhone when it's naked is crazy. It is a model 15 plus. Cool. So,
okay. Gosh, my child's making the cutest sounds.
This is very strange. I do not understand it. Oh, I also would need to, okay. Sounds
right.
Definitely need one of those.
I checked it.
Included. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's very pretty, but it's not as durable as an. You do not need to order yourself a new pop socket cover. No. Sorry, what?
I have a whole project that I need finished planning, but I've started to make it easier to engage with volunteer work so I don't find myself with the day before my next meeting realizing all the stuff I haven't done that I said I'd do at the last meeting that was a month ago. Okay, it's one
Oh
thing,
my
but
goodness. Oh, that's so pretty. It's very pretty, but it's actually not my
Ollie's
aesthetic.
not hearing a word I say. I could say Asterion sucks and they wouldn't hear it. They
Objectively, he
would
does
because
suck. He's a vampire. He's a
because
sanguivore. So yes, he
but
has to suck
it
to
has the
live.
name, so like Ollie will
I was
attend.
paying attention, and I'm very glad that you're happy.
No, I was not sharing something I was happy about at all. That's okay though.
Sorry.
It's okay. You don't have to pay attention. You're doing a review. I'm just going to give you crap about it.
You can definitely do that because I should not claim that I was paying attention when I wasn't. Okay.
That is
Yeah, I'm pretty
correct.
sure that is the one I have, which is very nice. Do I want a different color? I probably do not.
Happy Earth Day.
Yes. Really? Really? It's the same. Wait,
I'm struggling to look at my calendar.
that is just strange. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I also need to know,
Okay,
I also
Saturday.
need to know um what model of AirPods I have. Oh. Okay, so I ordered these ones. AirPods Pro 2. Okay. Okay,
Oh.
so I did order that version and it broke very, very quickly. So am I gonna trust that it's gonna not break this time? Is that the concept? And the big question I have is, does it come in purple? Ooh.
Texting people about a thing on Saturday.
Ooh. Oh, hello there, sexy. Do I pay extra money to have it be Galaxy?
Galaxy.
Like,
Looking at the Galaxy, not like Galaxy is in not the phone brand you actually use.
no, 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 no. As in like stars.
Hmm.
Yeah. Do I pay $7 extra to have it be Galaxy aesthetic? No.
And is it this Galaxy? I have to ask.
Um, that's my
Love
answer.
me and you know it.
Uh, uh, I am vaguely aware, begrudgingly, that that possibly is a thing. Okay.
What? What could you possibly want to do with this link, Apple Intelligence? Oh, this is not, no, this is not anything I need your help with. Mm. I updated my computer finally over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You know that, but Linnea doesn't know that. Anyway, so I keep seeing the little Apple Intelligence logo pop up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What? Okay. I have asked a person to do a thing. This is also, come on, let me have a 2-day appointment.
Size. Nah, it's way too big.
Jack. Okay, I think I might take a break early
That's neato.
because somebody's a sad
Yeah, that's
panda.
good.
I'm gonna take a break early. Somebody's sad.
That's cool.
Okay.
Okay. Size. That's right, but let me check. Size. Dimensions 1.39. Yeah, no, that's good. Okay. Beautiful. Now I will check my purchase soon list. Okay. I need 12 rulers. You really need 12 rulers. You know what? Yes. Yes, given that I'm paying $9 for 12 or $7 for 3, I'm going to go with that because then I can give one to Daddy and I can give one to Morgan and I can give one to River and I can have yeah. Okay. Ruler, new case. Um hmm. Vinegar gel. That just sounds uncomfortable. Okay. Nope. We need the um yeah, there's like little pieces of glass coming off of my screen protector right now. It is not a good thing. We do not like little pieces of glass, even in the environment of a grown adult, let alone small human. We do not like it. Yeah, we're gonna give the 15 a big ol' bath right now. To have some used. Let's put it on the iPad. See if it appears. Hang on. I'm gonna wait until Brittany's back to tell the thing that I just found out with the moving. Not found out, realized, remembered. Sometimes remembering things for me can feel like finding out because it just was not in my awareness at all. And then it's like, it's very disconcerting. Okay. $78.87. Not bad. All right, better get this still on the road because I have it up. Whoa! Woohoo! That's a lot of cracks that I just made in this right now. Okay. Bye bye into the garbage. Okay. He's got some dirt. He's got some dust. Okay. We will wash. Okay, and it looks like none of the phone itself was damaged. Just that, just the protector part, which is fantastic. Okay. Mm. Choose your fighter. Okay, now. Oh dear. That is significantly less than optimal.
I started laundry.
Hey, I discovered that this screen protector and this phone are not the same size.
Oh, the one you
Yeah.
bought or the one you.
The one that I currently have.
Oh,
So I quickly bought another one. Um,
oh, the one you have that you've been meaning to install.
correct.
Oops.
Yeah, because I don't have a 15. I have a 15 plus. However, um,
It might be the
however,
last 15 plus. How's that?
okay.
Just
So stupid. I'm gonna put it on anyway. Because it's better than nothing.
okay.
But yeah, Ollie is not the biggest fan of this turn of events. Plot twist, not into it. Um, but we are being a good child, and we
You
are
are?
in this current instance, I am following the best practices of the best practices of tech care.
Okay, was really about to just declare myself done with this task. And then I remembered, oh, I scheduled something via text and have not gone into my email to find the invite to add it to my calendar.
Mm.
Um, what are they called? What is this business called? Uh, it's Friday. Maybe they didn't send me a confirmation email, which would be really dumb. Oh, uh,
Good, a massive bubble right in the middle.
yeah. I was like, oh, could you help me do that? I was like, I could tell you to use my mom like I always do.
Mhm.
This is a really pretty good scam email. Like they've got
Mhm.
the logo, like colors for the company. They are
Mhm.
using a comma instead of a decimal, which is not how we do it in my region.
Mhm.
But it's pretty impressive.
Mhm.
Um, It says, last reminder to renew your domain name, conquer.consulting, which is in
Mhm.
fact my website.
Mhm.
This is who I use for domain registration. They have a thing at the bottom that says copyright, hover.com. The only problem is this isn't the email address I would manage it with because that's an email address I have through them.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, you go to
I'd like to
junk.
invite you to pull out of this rabbit hole now.
Thank you. How are you doing with your rabbit holes?
I am currently not in any. I'm putting a screen protector for an iPhone 15 on my iPhone 15 Plus and putting it back in the broken case. And that just is so uncomfortable. Like looking at this device right now is causing me active distress.
I'm sorry.
But the deed is done. Also, I'm going to be leaving in about 10 minutes to have
Oh,
another Zoom meeting.
yeah. How can I help you get a little bit of review in?
I don't think you can. I think I'm beyond help.
I feel like I failed you.
Brittany, Sisyphus didn't fail. The system is not broken. It's functioning as designed. Okay.
They sent me a thread that has how we'd love to hear your experience with our support. Please share this email. I was like, no, that's the reply to it. And then it says, if you haven't received just the support email we're talking about, check your email spam. I just did. You did not send me anything. Okay, that is not what I wanted to do. I'm looking for, there we go. Wait. I don't know if they sent me this. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to log into the website. I don't think they sent me a confirmation email. I'm asking you to search all my inboxes. You're just not doing it because it's the same ones as before. What? The actual I have a receipt, no confirmation. I It was really nice of you to say,
Okay.
hey, let's schedule over text, but then you don't send me a confirmation. Not great.
Yes.
Yes.
I have to go because I have a meeting in 4 minutes and the spouse has to be in here with me. So thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. have too many tabs open. That's fine. What's the rest? I don't know what this is. I'm closing the entire window. Oh, oh, did I finish ordering this? I hate going through tabs because then I find stuff that I lost the thread of. Okay. My reservation. Thank you. I don't know where. There we are. How are things going? I had to work really hard to find the chat. Okay, I found the fitness classes finally. I found this other thing that maybe didn't happen. I don't know if it happened or not, and I don't know how to find out. I am going to be right back. Okay. All right. That kind of messed me up, but I needed to discuss the thing I discovered with spouse. So here we are. I think I have found things that were missing. So I don't know. I think I'm probably good. Mm, that took longer than I meant, naturally, because everything always does. Gonna go in and do this. This is the big thing I'm doing. I think hmm. Awesome. All right. I think I'm gonna grab some tasks from in here. Now, what have I got that I can pretty quickly put in, I think. One of them I think starts with a 2-minute action. So I'm going to try to do that. Really works best to open this one from an email. Got a 2-minute action. Yeah, I actually don't see the most recent ones that we got in here. Okay, here they are. Okay, so then I just need to ask the question. My spouse just sent me a message. She said, "Do I want to try blackberry Dr. Pepper or strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper?" I was like, wow, they all sound so ridiculously fake, but Okay, I sent the message, which I got a little distracted, but I mostly managed it. Okay. Coming back. Right. It was that I knew what the next action was for a particular thing, and so I just took it because it was that one. And I'm pretty sure the other one is up to date. So I think what I'm gonna do, you may encounter compatibility issues. What is happening right now? Which app is which? Okay. Um, huh. Okay. Um, so then I would like you to show me project. Okay, projects. Here we are. Okay, that is up to date. Except the possibility that okay, that's the only one I have. Okay. I think that's the only one I've got there. It feels a little disingenuous. This project, uh, it's I have it marked as flagged, but it's like it's not of this week. Do I have? Okay, I have a deadline on it. In fairness, so Andor's coming out tonight. And so what that means is that we're not looking at it. Oh, I had some messages from Lydia. Oh, really got a project review. Oh, protect the review. Some farmers market work and a phone call. Oh, used AI to try and possible duplicates. Yeah, yeah. Oh, neither flavor for me, please. I was like, I guess I can be experimental. Yeah, it can be adventurous. Um, I'll try it. See how it goes. Um, it probably really doesn't need to, but I realistically, we're not going to do it tonight. I probably should defer it until, oh, it won't happen Thursday. Okay, it actually might happen today because Andor doesn't come out until 6. And then I'm like, but if we're trying to watch only one episode a night, because they're releasing 3 at a time, which I don't like at all. But they just want us to rely on willpower to not finish it. Besides, research shows that it ruins the water cooler effect because you don't know how many episodes somebody's watched, but also like having breaks between does improve usually ratings of the thing. um but I mean, hey, it just means we can cancel our Disney Plus sooner, so I guess that's on you. Disney. Um, I do need to get that one wrapped. Okay. So I guess what I want is I kind of want a whiteboard that says like, these are these active things. Don't forget them. Okay. So what would I put on it? TV. So I'll put it in drafts and then um okay. You don't need I need under my adult stuff. How's it coming now? Okay. That's fine. I don't think I have anything. Well, okay. I have captured an action here that was okay. I think I'm going to call it plan. Okay. Then I have an item that is plan a project. I don't feel like I want to plan this project right now, but it's in there. Um, Okay. This is probably the first action will be look up is well, that probably is something I should do. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so then I'm sort of reviewing to figure out where it belongs, and maybe just because I went down this. Oh, this isn't where this belongs. Um, oh, it's time to wrap. Oh, oops. I gotta have to rewind the wrap for a second. So what I need is to do the taxes first. Move taxes project next. Okay. I wrote some things so I can come back to this as soon as I get back, but I am gonna jump off for a second for break. Bye. Okay, welcome back. I mean, maybe it's welcome back to me because you might have been here the whole time. I don't know. Anyway, I am going to. Okay, I grabbed that. Did this. I do want to. All right. So I'm going to try to update the taxes thing right now because it's like 6 places in my OmniFocus, and that is not the right number of places. Okay, that's done. I don't know what the issue is. Okay, so that is, I almost feel like I need an entire, and I've said this already. I'm going to call this life area tax grown up. First project is um okay. Okay, so then this goes in there. Okay, and then okay, and project to get all documents for taxes. And then Okay. I don't know what this looks like yet, but probably it's on pause. And this one can be dropped. I feel like this one's okay. At the moment, I can move it down, but I probably do need to do my real ID probably pretty soon. So I'm going to try to start on that next week. I have a standing co-working time on Mondays to address some adulting task. And I think real ID is probably the next one to go. But I'll probably also do some updating of this tax project while it's still fresh. And that's really just having all of these little things broken down. Because they're actions, there are lots of teeny tiny actions that are hard to keep track of and must be checked off. But I need to know like the right place to do it, or I'll just lose track of all of them. So I started that a week ago, maybe. That sounds right. Feels like longer ago. Okay. Had it in drafts, but also task paper. Okay, I want to clear out this other project that is okay. So this needs to go. This adult thing. And then I can check off 2025 taxes because those are done. That's these are totally up to date. These adult tasks, they get to live up here with the other adult tasks. There's no reason why not. I sort of have a line for like below this. It's still pretty uncharted waters. Like there's a lot of really old stuff, and everything above it is like, okay, this is stuff that I feel okay being active about. And then I have like a marketing thing. It's like, what's below this? Do I trust that? Mhm. Might actually, I think these are all active too. Okay, wait, no, fair enough. Fine. There's that one. Okay, okay, we're correct now. I hear little feet running up and down the hall, running up and down the hall. Um, okay. Not going to get into those because that's not what I'm trying to do right now. Okay. So I have, oh, okay. Then some is in drafts. Okay. How do I make sense of these three different places I left things? Okay. Okay. Viewing. Okay. So I can create project out of this. Or a task out of this. Just exactly what I'm going to do. Hmm. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. And a thing I need to make sure is in there. Art. Got a thing here that says I wrote what to do next. Where? So then lots of this should be able to be put into lots of this. I should be able to put it directly into drafts. Or put it okay. Here, I want the yay. I'm gonna link to that. Okay. I'm not gonna want to do this, but I should do it anyway. Okay, I have got something in. Just okay. Here. And multiple projects. Download tax documents. Prepare for taxes with the trans. Um, list of counted for in X and the to use in the shortcut. So I want to make a shortcut to help it make it easier to log expenses, but I need to have all the categories of tax nonsense to do that with. Okay, these are concrete actions actually that I should put in. Okay. I can put these directly into OmniFocus because I do have concrete actions for them. So I will do that. I don't know what that is. Create tax expense shortcut slash So the first action, our first collection is get all the categories that we need for okay. In this note, put the mind map, right? From solver into my note, and that is elliptical. And then update text categories. Link. Okay, and then I know it's time on break. I just okay. And then check if I made okay. Just grabbing these last few actions that because they're here and they're in my head and I can't really say like, oh, do this thing later. But update. Six. With cat. Okay. That one can complete with the last action. Okay. So these are here. And I think the other ones are accounted for. Yay. Oh gosh, it's already 11. So I went over a little bit. How are folks doing? Okay, so I feel good about deleting just all of this. I have gotten it. It is in. Whether or not I will engage with it is an entirely different thing. Think I'm gonna see if there's anything. Oops. I could take drafts real quick. Okay. ACO really needs to be done. I don't think these would benefit from this. Okay. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is look at any lingering threads from last week. Then I'm like, okay, this needs to be reflected in OmniFocus, and then I can do my clear out task with the last little bit. Here's hoping. All right. I will head off for break and be right back. whoops. I had to hang all of my laundry, which was not an insignificant, not all of it, just the stuff that I don't put in the dryer. And this load had a lot because I washed those things first so they'd have time to dry today. Even if I forget to finish the rest of my laundry, which we all know is a distinct possibility. Okay, what did I have for that? Okay, the most minimum viable on the ACO. Is where's my volunteer stuff? Okay. Okay. I think I must. Okay, I want these things marked as old. To um, this the last one. And um okay. Finish planning ACO engage project. Good. Okay. I don't know what to add to that except just what's there at this moment. I think it should be done pretty soon. And then today I need to breathe. No. This one I could have. Have the first one defer until tomorrow. No. And then do honestly a week ahead is really when it needs to do. Oh, a week ahead of the next one. 1, 2, 3. I need you to repeat 1 month. Yes. See the fourth. Then what do you look? The fourth. May 21st. No. First. We'll see how this repeat schedule works. If it doesn't, I'll try something else. Hmm. think that's all that I really have right here. Next, I just need to deal with the fact that I'm not looking at the other perspectives, but I have them. Um, okay. Okay. Did this one get to? Yeah, I don't feel like sitting here. Oh, right. I need to take vitamins. Out a thing to take vitamins. Where did they go? They're there. Hmm. Did this one get in? I feel like I started writing this out somewhere, but okay. Okay. Hmm. I came up with this task and it involves opening several documents. And so I'm wondering if the best way to do that is with a shortcut. So, um, hmm. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Mm, okay. think that's the most important one for that section. Okay. Okay, so okay. Um, okay. So quick. Okay. Anything else? Um, I think that's probably it. All right, that's probably pretty good. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. I actually sort of addressed this one too. I know, right? Oh, right. I didn't get to the OmniFocus stuff I added in that I need to get to because I forgot to set a timer. I'm going to look at what it actually says. Okay. Okay, this is a thing that's in process. I don't know what that is. But it looks empty, so I'm deleting it. That is something that I need to schedule. I think what makes the most sense on that one is to do it. I will put it here. A lot of these things are like scheduling tasks. Okay. Okay, I need to. So I did like a kind of looked it over. What are the things I said I had to schedule? I think it'll be okay. I think I want to make a change to this. I don't want a gazillion things. Um, Combine tags. I don't know, just literally everything. Okay. I'm gonna try not scheduling physical therapy this week because I'm trying something different and it's still gonna take time, but I need a break from the scheduling because it was not okay. Okay. I got a few things in here. I'm not sure how I feel about having invisible things here, but it's here. Okay. I looked at them. I gave a token because that's sort of sad that the first day I was like, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna do this thing. And that's not what happened. But I got a lot of projects represented, and I feel like that was pretty good. So taking a look at my daily task. permanent one. Did one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel pretty good about what's left for the day. All right. Hopefully you got some good stuff done today. I know I did. We're gonna be here next week. Our next bonus review is not until the second, and that'll be at 8:30 a.m. Pacific. So next week will just be the normal Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. Hopefully you got some good stuff done. I know I did, and we'll see you next Tuesday.